welcome to my YouTube channel PSpice Tips. Today I'm going to explain how to use Monte Carlo in advanced analysis. For that I'm going to use this example. As you can see, this is a really interesting circuit because I am analyzing here the electromagnetic interference of this simulation. I have here my line impedance stabilization network, my rectifier, my controller, and also my load. If I simulate, I get here these results. It's interesting because I have here first of all two different plots. In one plot, in the time axis, I have here the output voltage, and afterwards in this plot I'm analyzing the electromagnetic interference, taking into account the design I have done, where I have also evaluated the different capacitors and inductors with real interferences. And you can see that I have used here, I have divided here the different axes. Here I'm in the frequency, and I have also calculated the Fourier transform, and I'm also with logarithmic x-axis. And in this case, what is interesting for me, or the difference with Monte Carlo between AD and advanced analysis, is next one. I come back here. If I open the simulation profile, you can see, okay, I'm able to calculate Monte Carlo in PSpice AD. What is the difference? First of all, here in AD, I'm only able to put here as output variable, let's say for example, this output voltage. But if I want to calculate for example the maximal value, or I want to calculate for example the rise time, etc., I'm not able to do it here in order to get statistical results. That's why what I'm going to use is PSpice Advanced Analysis for Monte Carlo. What do I have to consider? First of all, I have my circuit for PSpice AD, I make the simulation, and I have to define here my measurements. Okay, in order to evaluate the measurements, I click on View Measurement Results. This window opens. Then I click here to evaluate a new measurements, and I can evaluate my measurement. The goals or the requirements or the challenges for this circuit are the maximum value of the electromagnetic interference, also the output voltage, the maximum value, and the rise time. The rise time is between the 10% here and the 90% here. Why? Because sometimes some requirements, this rise time must be really fast, or it can be slower. And I want to analyze in terms of the tolerances of my components, which variation I'm going to get, and if I am inside of my requirements or not. In order to do that, as I told you, this is your design for PSpice AD. You click on PSpice Advanced Analysis, Assign Tolerance. You click here on OK. And what you have to do here is you have to write, or you have to give here the tolerances for the different components. First difference, for PSpice Advanced Analysis you are able to consider two different tolerances, one for the positive direction, the other one for the negative direction. You can also include tolerances for voltages and for currents, also for sources, also for subcircuits. You can also consider global tolerances for all the components that are not included in the instance list. As much as you have done this, all you have to do is you click on PSpice Advanced Analysis Monte Carlo. This window pops up, and you have to click here Import Measurement. You insert, you add the measurements that you want to consider, your requirements. And then if you click on Edit Profile Settings, you get here, for example, number of runs, starting run number, random seed, and number of pins, so how many parts you want to see, and then you have to simulate. When you simulate, you get here the results. For example, the yield. It means, okay, let's say, for example, the rest time, the maximum output voltage. You say, no, my maximum voltage must be this one, okay, and for example, sorry, not this one, but this one. Okay, how much success do I have? And you can see here you have a 90% success. You get here also values for the statistical results, and you have to decide if it is enough accuracy for you or not. If the answer is yes, perfect. If the answer is no, then you have to come back to your design and analyze which components you have to change, with which component maybe you have to use with other tolerances, etc. Here you get also the results for the different iterations of Monte Carlo. Okay, I hope it helps. If you have any doubt, just write down in the video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.